PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here. And yes, we are back starting PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Now, as I had to let the intro go. Come on. Like the intro for this game goes so hard. It's how do you not listen to it? So I figured, you know what? Let's do it anyway. So, before I continue, and I see there's a £10, £10 super chat from Florina, the first donation of the stream. I appreciate that. I gotta make a note. I have to make a note. We are playing this on an experimental emulator, which means, yes, I'm playing this on a PC with a DualSense controller, and it works. So, this specific emulator has been in development for years now. This emulator we used years ago when I streamed Dawn of the Dragon for the first time, and it struggled. But they have made leaps and bounds since then, and a lot more games are playable, and it performs much better. But it still's got a lot of bugs. It's still got a lot of things to work out, so it is possible that the game might freeze and we have to restart, or we have to readjust, or whatever. So just keep that in mind while we play, okay? But we're going, hopefully, I tested this earlier, and it worked. It didn't blow up. But some of the games that I have been testing it on have blown up. So, we're going to see hopefully that everything stays in some way of cohesion. So, thank you so much, Florina, for the £10 super chat. Looking forward to Captain Quark being eaten by a Hydra and golfers in Sandover Village. Either way, I hope you're having a good January CG, and fingers crossed this stream behaves. Yes, fingers crossed. So, we're going to start with me figuring out how to play this game again. I played Noriko earlier in one match. Sly. So back when I played, Raiden was really good. Noriko, I liked Noriko, and I liked Kratos. So, you know what? Let's go with Ratchet.
A most interesting proposal.
And then for the CPU, we will go with... the green one. I'm sure, you know.
Me, you, and Kate.
All right, we ready? Let's do this. Now, 1 second here. I'm going to put this over to here. I don't think we really need that there, but we do need that there. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Why is that over there? We want this there. There we go. Okay. So, hopefully everything semi-quasi works out. Let's do this.
Select your level.
Let's go with Sandover Village. Okay. Also, you might see a thing on the bottom left that says compiling shaders.
I detect danger lurking.
Ready?
All right.
Fight.
Also, we were able to get this up-res to 1080p. Oh, jeez. Okay. Mind you, I have not played this game in years. Okay. Mr. Zircon! No, no! Bomb, bomb, bomb. So, this game is very much similar to, like, Smash Brothers, if this is your first time seeing it. Okay. And you kind of get, I believe you can knock them off like Smash, but the whole point is to build up enough. I did it again. I am so bad. Oh yeah, weapons.
This one's mine.
Oh, I forgot about the, I thought. Come on. Can we, come on, come on.
Look out!
Aha! Okay, can we get this right? Come on. Man, Fat Princess is having a hard time, eh? There we go!
Anyone hungry?
Alright. Jeez. I'm trying, it's like trying to relearn. Okay.
Look out!
Ah! There we go. Okay. There we go! Yeah, there's so many moves. Come on. There we go. Thank you so much, Elena, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. From Grandma. She's watching the stream. Say hi. Hi! How's it going? Oh, jeez. Ah! Ah! Nope. Nope. Nope.
10 seconds left.
I don't want to be here.
3, 2, 1. Time up.
Okay. Okay. We got the gist of it. Are you gonna do the story mode? Yep. We're gonna do the whole, we're gonna do the arcade mode.
Select your character.
Yeah.
Select your character.
I just wanted to get like the feel before we, you know, hop right back in, if you catch my drift. So, okay. I like Kratos.
Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, let's go with Legend. I'm sure it'll be fine.
This entire city, destroyed by a god driven mad by jealousy, envy of his own son. Even now, they sit on their crumbling thrones and presume to judge their former puppet.
Is that the original?
While below, the titans I have summoned await me, ready to march on Olympus and correct so many of the mistakes of the past.
Is that the...
But if I am to lead an army as mighty as the Titans, I must prove my worth.
That's not the original voice of Kratos, is it?
Call themselves heroes. There is even talk of one
Is
who
it?
considers himself a god, issuing challenges to all who would answer.
And of course, I know it's not Christopher Judge. I know that.
Tread lightly on the earth. Beware the ghost of Sparta.
All right. The Ghost of Sparta versus Nathan Drake. All right.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Prepare to die.
Not in Shambhala anymore. Punch. Ready? Fight.
Jeez. Wait, seriously? What? There we go. Okay, level 1. Man. Okay, what's level 1 again? That's level 1. Right, okay. Sword.
Payback's a pain.
Jeez. Nathan Drake's not allowed to move.
I like light these up.
Nathan Drake, you're not allowed to move ever.
Coming at you.
Barrel. Jeez. Back in my day, fighting games had no balance. What's balance? Alright, what was the level 3 again? On. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. he just gave up. He's just like, I'm just dead. Didn't even bother trying. Ronald donated $5 to Super Chat. Thank you so much, Ronald. I appreciate that. Hold on.
Look out.
That's a propane. I ran into a propane tank.
What?
Prepare to join hate.
That's so busted. What? Nice to see you playing PS All-Stars. Kind of funny how people were demanding for Crash and Spyro for All-Stars. There was a rumor somewhere where it was like they were trying to, but like Activision was asking for an egregious amount of money and they couldn't afford it. Okay, what does level 2 look like again? Ah, whatever. We'll just...
I could use your help, Sully. Wanna play rough? We'll play rough.
Is this a PS3 emulator? Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. Well, score was -4. That's, Ah, yes. The matchup we all been waiting for. Kratos versus Parappa and Toro. Balanced. The God of War versus a literal dog and cat.
Prepare to die.
Time to jam.
On the stage, Loco Roco. Well, bye, Parappa. Ow. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Jeez. Bye, Toro. If anyone's ever seen Dragon Ball Super, do you remember the scene where Frieza was in hell? And it was just all like happy, joyous animals and he's just screaming at them? Yeah, this is what this is what the music sounded like. I forget what level 2 does. Well, did that. You think it's possible that PS All-Stars 2 and Crash and Spyro to make it this time? Personally, I think it's possible Crash and Spyro for 2. You know, I think if they... I don't know if you... Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about this part. it's hard. It's hard because the question would be would Xbox allow their characters to be in a game called PlayStation All Stars when it's now it's a Microsoft branded character. Now, would they allow them into maybe like a different game that was a spiritual successor of PlayStation All Stars? Mayhaps. But I also can see where Microsoft may have an understanding of that. So it's kind of a... well... I would love for their... I think there's enough new IP to be able to constitute a... a PS All-Stars 2. Double kill! 2 for 1! Oh yeah, also this emulator comes with trophy support. I know there's more than just Square. Banjo and Smash, yes, I agree, but it's not called Nintendo All Stars. But I'm not saying it's impossible.
Prepare to die.
Last chance to walk away.
I detect danger lurking.
All right, here we go.
Lightning.
Orange lightning. All right. Oh, great, Dante. I got one. Oh, I forgot about Hades and his thing.
There you go, but turn up the meat.
I got one. Is it only a... no, I can get 2 with that, can't I? Or is it just 1? I remember, I think I had the... Oh. Hades! Hi! Thanks! Please don't. Ah! Hammer time! We're already there, Dante! We're literally there! That's right! Papaton shows up and starts driving him nuts, right?
Ooh, that's the stuff.
Forgot about that. 2!
Don't forget what I taught you, Jack. Let her up, Padre.
Ow. I am Scott. Why am I so high in the air? What is happening? I thought I messed it up, but I still got 1 out of it, so I'll take it.
Let's see you do that again.
Ooh, that's the stuff.
Like it or not, you last
That's ripping, Jack.
What am I do? What is my character doing? Jeez, what is Kratos doing?
Let's see you do that again.
Mr. Zircon is the cure.
Mr. Zircon is here to kill.
Hell awaits you.
Once again, Dante, we're already there.
No more
To
Mr.
the
Nice
wide.
Guy.
Don't forget.
10 seconds left. We can handle this.
Man, I remember playing this game for hours and hours on end with all my friends, just going nuts. Okay. Advance. Big Daddy, Radek, and Sackboy. It's like 3 faces of death and hello! He's so happy. Our in Paris.
Prepare to die.
The parasite will be punished.
This battlefield reserved.
Ready? Fight!
Eh. Which also means that if everything works out, we'll be able to live stream. We'll be able to do a stream of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time that's not streamed, and is a and doesn't perform like, you know, absolute, you know, dog doo-doo. Okay, there we go. Level 2. Let's go for level 3 this time. I'm feeling spicy. Ah! Sackboy. Does Sackboy do like a German suplex? All right, here we go. Oh, even the CPUs know. Stay away. Even the CPUs are like, nah, I'm good. Okay. Oh, well. Sackboy ate it. We're aiming for Sackboy, but he ate it. So I'm actually really happy because we are starting to get to the point now where PS3 games are starting to get nostalgic for people. Like, you know, PS3 is now, I guess, considered nostalgic for me, right? But PlayStation 3 is one of the hardest consoles to emulate, right? And it's squirrely and it's goofy. But now that if this emulator is working in a state that is half decent, well, it means that we'll be able to get B-roll, be able to do videos, but more important, and also importantly, stream new sets of games, right? Because we'll have access. I do have Dawn of the Dragon downloaded. I haven't tested it yet, and I do have Sonic Unleashed down. I was going through. Is there any specific PlayStation 3 games that you guys would like to see? Because I'm curious. But you see, with Uncharted, you can still access those games on PS4, right? Elena!
Prepare to die.
Glad to drop in.
Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate that.
My magnificent power can bring you down.
Thank you so much for the $10. With this being an emulator used in your Dawn of the Dragon streams, would you consider trying it again to see if it actually works? Yes. Or have you gotten your PS3 set up with the physical copy Mom and I sent you? So I still have the physical copy that you guys sent me. But I also will be able to use the discs to be able to offload the data from it and be able to, mount my own ISO with it for the emulator. So that's good. But beyond that, what this emulator allows me to do, which according to the compatibility list, it's good. It's going to allow me to be able to play Spyro Dawn of the Dragon at hopefully 60 FPS and 1080p, and maybe we can even crank it up to 4K, though through streaming you guys won't be able to see the visual difference because I'm not going to be streaming in 4K. But if I wanted to record for whatever sake 4K Dawn of the Dragon and upres it, hypothetically I could do that. So yes, I do want to revisit Dawn of the Dragon, and I wanted to see if I could get it so that it looked better, especially compared to the last time I streamed it. What exactly would you call a PS All-Star successor, and what would it be about? Now I'm curious also, would Crash and Spyro be able to join? So first and foremost, I would do something where it's like Astrobot. It would be revolved around Astro. Like Astro would be the main, like Astro would be the Mario, right? But the story could literally be like Astrobot found found something that smashed all the PlayStation worlds together, and now everyone's fighting, right? You could do something simple as that, using Astro as kind of like the reason why it was all happening in the first place. I got shocked. Don't like that. There we go.
For some exercise, very much.
Actually, I have been playing Heavenly Sword, and it has been it has been giving me issues. That was one of the games that was... Oh, come on! Come on. There we go. Murray, glad I could help. Oh! I didn't know it was that. Wait, what? Was it like first to 3? I didn't even know. Maybe I should read it more often. Again, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate that, Ronald. Thank you. Kills 3. Okay. Hayachi, Cole, and Raiden. We did do the Future Trilogy relatively recently, I believe.
Prepare to die.
Okay. Ready? Fight. All right, first to 3. What? What? Cole! Cole! Why would you do this to us, Cole? I don't know what this is, but...
you later.
No! I was hoping he would run into it. Kratos with an RPG! Ow. Boom!
Glad I won.
Have I seen Sonic 3? I have seen Sonic 3, yes. By the way, how has the stream been? Has the stream been okay? Is nothing blowing up? Is everything all right? Everything seemingly balanced? Oh boy, here we go.
Another demon sent by this so-called god. He can join the rest.
My ice cream cone. That was a mistake, buddy.
A mistake I can correct, if you like.
Maybe you didn't hear me, friend. There's a debt here, and I'm ready to settle up.
Stand aside.
Pick that up and pay for it.
The ghost of Sparta bends to no mortal.
I love how serious. I love how serious Kratos is, and how Sweet Tooth is like, "You spilled my ice cream," and Kratos is like, "You're going to die." He's like, "You're gonna pick up my ice cream." No, it's just the interaction's just ridiculous. Is it first to 3, 1v1? Hammer. One down. Ow. One second. Attack. Pick up, block, super, taunt, throw. That's right, I forgot right stick is throw. Hammer. Ow. No! No! Dang it! Gosh, dang it, Bobby. Okay, that's not time that just detonates when you step on it. Great. There we go! Little this guy would know that, like, what, less than a decade later, or about a decade later, Kratos would be a father. Rip. Ah, here we go. Polygon Man.
I consider this a role-playing game. Today you'll be playing the part of the pinata.
Ha.
Fight! I am supreme.
Alright, is it saying that I have to eliminate 4 times or I have 4 lives? We'll find out, won't we?
Another!
No.
I am invincible. My minions are without end.
Nope.
I am supreme.
Ow. Ow. Nope. 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 Okay.
I am supreme.
Fish! Oh, I'm not... Forget... Supposed to does it recover health? But I forgot there is no health.
Can you survive the mind melt intensity?
Okay. Oh! Ah! Yeah, I don't like that.
Hot potato.
Oh, no! Why can't I...
You persist. New challenges must be arranged. I am supreme.
Oh, no!
I can end this party right now.
Thank you, Ron, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. There we go. Okay, hang on a second.
Easily replaced.
So theoretically speaking, since Astro's the main character, would that mean all the cameos from his game would be this game, like Crash, Spyro? I mean,
Only prolong the inevitable.
I mean, technically speaking, yeah. I mean, you know. Oh no, hold on. I am getting my butt handed to me, as everyone can clearly see. This is, as we say, no bueno. Oh, that was really no bueno.
You are not ready.
Okay, we got one. Ah, no! Ah! What does this do? I don't know.
Heads up.
Barrels! What is with the barrels? You know, now I think I probably should have taken out Nathan Drake so I can stop dealing with barrels. Donkey Kong over here.
You've been practicing.
Oh, I'm still alive. Good. Yay!
Could this happen? None have beaten me until now.
It's the forgotten mascot. Hey, Trev, how's it going? Yay! That's a lot of levels.
Once again, those foolish enough to stand against me have learned the folly of such actions.
Oh, they would be in their regular forms.
Mortals, I must topple Olympus and all who occupy it once and for all. Titans! The son of
Thank you,
Zeus
Super Weapon.
has returned. Our hour is at hand, and we march now upon the gods. No creature sent from Earth, Olympus, or Hades itself can withstand our assault. And to Zeus and the Cretans who kneel at his feet, I bring an army unlike any you have fought before. The ghost of Sparta brings ruin to Olympus.
And he did that. Just letting you guys know, I also want to let you guys know that we got a nice big restock of stuff over on the Etsy store. We got the baby dragon eggs, which people were asking. I got one more. We have a restock on reignited dragons and the nebula dragons. And finally, I listed the baby chocobos. We have baby chocobos. Thank you so much, Super Weapon. I appreciate that. So real quick, we got baby chocobos in eggs, little hatchlings. These are officially listed. They're on the store now. We got crystal dragons. We got a whole bunch of stuff all set up. Okay. So now I'm going to try.
Select your character.
I'm going to try Neriko, because I really liked Neriko back in the day. And we're going to do All-Star. I'm probably going to die. I'm probably going to lose. Play as Jack or Sly. Yeah, maybe we'll play as Sly.
Let's share this dance.
I'm sure I won't regret All-Star.
Sly! Emergency! This is terrible!
This is terrible!
The greatest thieving guy in history suddenly decided to go straight?
Look, here and here. It's a clean job, there's no doubt about it. Very clean, very professional. I wouldn't have caught it myself if I wasn't looking for it.
Bentley, what am I looking at? I don't see anything here.
That's just it. They're not there. At least 2 pages are missing. Maybe more.
Missing? But it's been locked in a vault since we recovered it.
Or so we thought. These pages were removed recently, Sly.
Murray put a new air freshener in the van. We're gonna find those pages and whoever took them.
Little baby chocobo. So yes, we have a whole bunch of stuff for sale in the Etsy store. If one of the moderators could throw a link to it, that would be awesome. And also, I do apologize for not streaming on Friday. I said I would let you guys know, and I didn't. It was the birthday day celebration.
Welcome.
Went out with the kids. We went tobogganing. It was fun. All right.
Fight.
Now, I decided to do the smart thing
Don't test me.
and play as Sly Cooper. What is...
Duck.
That's right, D.
No, not like that.
All right, what does level 1 do? Oh, well, it does that.
My resolve is stronger.
Yes, chocobos have a right at the shop. And if anyone buys one, let me know and I can sign it for you if you are interested. No, no. Okay, I am definitely not dominating as much as I did before. Ouch. Go, Murray!
I shall make the gods tremble.
Jeez, how high did I just jump? Boop. Ow. slightly nervous if I'm struggling right now with the just golf swinger. Boom! No, no, no. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Alright, what does level 2 do? Let's find out. Oh, jeez. That's pretty good level 2, actually. Dang, you Jolder. Oh, that's all. That's brutal. 4! Kick! Kick! Punch! Ha ha! Thank you so much for being a member for 50 months, Braxton Richards. I appreciate that.
3, 2, 1.
Get him, Murray! Aww. I was hoping to at least get Murray to glide. I could help and just die bomb. That'd be awesome. Who's the person with the red hair? That is Nariko. I think I knew she is from Heavenly Sword.
Glad to drop in.
This battlefield will do.
Ready? Fight!
Heavenly Sword got a movie? Since when? Wait. There what? There was a... There was a movie? Since when? What? Hold on. Since when was there a Heavenly Sword movie? Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Heavenly Sword plays like the rough, unfinished cutscenes of a game inexpertly stitched together with none of the player engagement in between. Press X to escape this hell. Oh no. What is... Okay. Good gravy. I had no idea. I had no idea Heavenly Sword had a... it feels weird though, because I feel like I would have known that. Like how? Okay, hold on. Let me look this up. How to watch Heavenly sword movie. Like, is this straight up on YouTube? Did someone just like just full on just posted it on YouTube? Just what is going on? Yeah, if it's literally just on YouTube and they're just like, ah, we don't care. What on earth? I think my computer is having a bit of an issue with trying to do the PS3 emulator and play this and everything else. So we're going to close that down for now. But that's wild, man. Yeah, I had to take a look at that. That was crazy. Yes, I did know about the U2's thing. I did have a video planned for it, but I feel like it's been too, like, it's long past. Like, the news is quite old, but that doesn't mean that we're not going to be talking about it. Which, also, I received an email this morning of something that's potentially exciting that could be happening, but haven't oh yeah!
Discount. Just a quick step.
I can't talk too much about it because I am apparently going to be signing an NDA for it, but it's going to be for a partnership on the channel apparently, or something. So I'll have to wait and see what they say, and I'll keep you guys posted when it gets announced, if and when it does get announced. It's something to do with merch, I guess. I can't explain it. Like I said, I don't want to get too much into it because they want me to sign an NDA, so we'll find out. Oh, geez, that was a... I am getting my butt handed to me, doo-da, doo-da. Boom! Ooh, an NDA, yeah, I know, right? That's what I said. I was like, ooh, an NDA, what's going on there? What's nice too is that I know I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to make sure that I'll just say it's from a company that I have purchased things from in the past, and the fact that they approached me, I feel like honored. So I'm super thrilled about that.
Finished with you.
3, 2,
Ow!
time out.
I hope we hear from TFB sometime this year. I hope so too. I think we will, but I can't, obviously I can't promise that, but we'll see. I hope we will though. I feel like this year we're going to be hearing something. I feel like it. It sucks that you know, there was that missed opportunity of 2024 being the year of the dragon and it being kind of missed, which does suck, but
Glad to drop in.
I detect danger lurking.
Ready? Fight!
all right, give me a sec. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick, so I will be right back. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Back now. Thank you so much, Elena, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Love Elena just donated $50 through super chat. Thank you so much, Elena. I appreciate that. Love Ken's fired. Thank you. Sorry it took so long. I had to quickly have a quick conversation with my wife. Again, thank you so much, Elena. That is so incredibly sweet and kind and generous of you. Thank you so much for the $50. You are amazing. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Mr. Zircon is here to heal. Of course, Elena with the... Again, you're so awesome. Thank you. Hold on. Get him, Murray!
Better check your pocket every now and then.
Move this over to here. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Not ready to die.
No! Double! Okay. Come on. Got him! For some reason I thought I was this way to be going.
Sacrifice for your city.
And grab that. Ow.
10 seconds left.
Can we get one more before? Probably not.
3, 2,
Maybe. Yeah! One more right before! Right before the time was up, Murray came out. Glad I can help. Wham! Oh, the Hayachi bot apparently is he's angry. New chair. I got this chair last year for my birthday, so I think it's just the new camera can see the new chair now. Ew. This is my stage.
glad to drop in.
You can't stop me.
Ready? Fight!
Okay. Boomery! Yeah, buddy! Try this again. I gotta refresh a page! Why would it do this to me? Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go.
The thief. Let's try this again.
Come on. I understand Big Daddy is sounds like that, but he just literally sounds like Gulp. It just literally sounds like Gulp. Ow. I got Hayachi'd. Oh, come on! Oh, yeah. Okay. I got high cheat again! Okay. Oh man, Hayachi might have beaten me actually. Are you kidding me? I think I lost. I did. Jeez, Hayachi at the end there was just like you know. Alt. It's like, good gravy! How weird is it that I was thinking about this game earlier today and now CG's playing it? It'd be certainly be interesting. Hey, Orange Lightning, how's it going?
Ready? Fight!
Who got the kills there? I don't know. I know I died. Okay, hold on. Come on. trouble!
This will.
I'm being patinged. Why am I being patinged? One second. There we go. Okay. I don't know if Sonic Heroes... on. Can I stop getting eaten and slapped around by this, whatever that is? I don't even know what that is, like a book or a, like... Come on. Yeah, right at the end. Max Rage Murray. Okay, just now I gotta get Hayachi 27 times again. So I think I got enough. Don't get Hayachi. There we go.
Glad to drop in. Last chance to walk away.
Orange lightning.
Ready? Fight!
Getting my butt handed to me. Got one. Hoping I get two off of that, but I'll take it. Come on. Jeez, what is that horrendous thing? Okay, we got Toro. Forgot how horrid that thing is.
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Victory!
Go around me now.
Yeah, I totally forgot about her. What? I get patined one more time. 1 second. Hold on. One second here. Okay. All right. All right, chat, help me out here. I need your opinion. Sunflower wants to do, my wife, wants to do an impromptu family trip. Not tomorrow, but the next day.
I'll prove to you just how great my powers are.
Glad to drop in.
Human friends, how are
Tommy Jam!
It looks like it's like a big... Hi, Mark Zune.
my magnificent power can bring you down.
And now I'm trying to figure out how we can do it. Because it is very last minute. Like you guys have been hearing the pating, pating, pating. Because, but it would have to be like it would have to be a oh, is this the robot that I remember hating? Okay, don't. All right. Oh! So now I have to figure out, can we even afford to do this, or can we afford to do this, and should we do it? I don't know. I have to figure it out. Oh, that's right. We got. Come on. One hit. One hit. I'm glad I could help. Boom, boom, boom. All three.
Huh. There they are.
I'm sure I'm getting closer. Just figure out this last bit.
Careful, careful. A real thief would know just how valuable those are.
And I suppose you know what they are, huh? Squirrel boy?
Sure, they're mine.
Really?
They're definitely not the property of some 2-bit treasure hunter who found them.
Well, it shouldn't be too much trouble for you to take them off me then. Come on.
Drake versus Sly. All right. First of 3 kills. I'm going to tell you something, and maybe this is just me. I didn't like the first Mario Galaxy. And I know that is, you know, grounds for people to, you know, literally wish, you know, some people treat it as if it's grounds to be able to wish death upon me, but I wasn't a fan of the first, and part of the reason is because I got motion sick when I played it. I don't know why. I wasn't crazy about Mario Galaxy, and I tried. Now maybe it's my young brain, and maybe as an adult I would enjoy it more. But when I played it, I just didn't really care for it. I didn't hate it. I just didn't really, I don't know. Yeah, I also got motion sickness on Thai, but I didn't get motion sickness the first time I played it. I got motion sickness from the PC port. Yeah. 1.
Back to business.
you go. But yeah, no, I always felt weird because, you know, everybody was always just like, I love Super Mario Galaxy, it's the best Mario game ever. And I've always just like, I mean, it's alright, like, it was okay. I don't know. Again, and I felt like that with like Super Mario Wonder as well, but not as much. Super Mario Wonder I liked, but people were like literally raving like it was the best Mario game they've ever played ever and how amazing it was. And I was just kind of like, I mean, it's okay. Like it was fine. And I you know, I don't know what it is. I love Super Mario 64. Right? I love Super Mario 64. Though it's been a hot minute since I played it. Ow.
Okay, let's do this.
Come on. Come on, Nathan.
Coming at you.
Ah, no!
Look out.
You see, I would more enjoy. I think I would more enjoy. I haven't sat down and played Mario Sunshine in a hot minute, but I remember really enjoying that. And I still remember playing Paper Mario and enjoying that. But like, whenever I see a review for a Mario game, I always take it with a grain of salt because it always seems like every single Mario game on the face of ever starts at a 7 out of 10. Like, if it has the name Mario on it, it's at 7 out of 10 so far. Like, before you even turn the game on, it's 7 out of 10, right? I don't know what it is. It's... And I wonder, I'm like, is it because I really enjoy Crash and Spyro more? Like, you know, is that my problem? Is that I just keep comparing it to that? But I don't know. Does anyone else sometimes feel certain Mario titles are just kind of, I don't want to say overrated, but, you know, it always seems like every single time a Mario game comes out, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and a lot of it is just like a lot of mechanics that it makes it's like it's quirky. It's like, oh, haha, you can turn into an elephant, when in reality, if you sit and think about it for a second, the idea isn't that crazy original. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like, it's cute though. Like, it is cute, and I can agree that it's charming. But like, I had more interest in like Peach. What was it? The Peach game? The Showtime Peach. That seemed more interesting to me than Mario did. Ah, he got me too. Hey, Jeremy. Let's try that again. I liked Odyssey. I liked Odyssey. I thought it was good. I just don't think it was the greatest 3D platformer ever. I mean, some people, you know, really, a lot of people really, you know, were saying, you know, Mario Odyssey. Like, I remember, you know, some people were saying like, oh, but does Crash 4 pass Mario Odyssey? And my opinion was yes. Like, I don't know. I thought Mario Odyssey was fine. I think one of the best platformers to come out in the past couple of years would be if you sat down and were to try to, like, I would say this handedly: Astrobot is better than Mario Odyssey by far. Like when people were like, "Oh, you know, it's I don't know if it, you know, Astrobot's really good. I don't know if it beats Odyssey, but it's pretty close." In my opinion, like Astrobot handedly beats Odyssey. Handedly. Like, I don't know. And I just, like, mentally gaslight myself into thinking, like, maybe I'm just wrong about it because everyone else seems to think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And maybe I'm just wrong, but I can't help it. No, I think Astrobot, like, I would rather play Astrobot 100% twice than completing Mario Odyssey once. And I'm not saying that Mario Odyssey is bad, just I would have more fun with Astrobot. And that's just me.
Charming.
And I know that a lot of people would get very upset by that take. And I know they would. I know they would, but
hot potato.
no. Can you stop dropping an imaginary floor on me? Got one gun too.
Here, catch.
Hey, Heavens, how's it going? Yeah, so I agree with you, Caroline. I feel like a lot of the spin-offs, feel like they have to do more because they know, okay, this isn't a mainline Mario game, so we have to do something extra with it. And that extra, I like, right? Like Luigi's Mansion, I think is a lot better than Mario. Like Luigi's Mansion is cool. I like, I think that it's really interesting. Mario Party is, you know, pretty fun. But I also feel like a modern Banjo-Kazooie, like, if done well, could, like, literally handedly beat Mario. Would it in the media? No, it wouldn't. In terms of like journalism wise, no, it wouldn't. But like in quality wise, if somebody knew how to do if somebody knew how to do a good Banjo-Kazooie, I think it could beat Mario as well. Right? So like I enjoy the spin-offs more than I enjoy the mainline games, right? I do. And for some people, that's, you know, wild and crazy to think. And sure, but personally for me, but I also can appreciate Mario. Like, I can sit there and be like, give him props and give him credit and be like, you know what?
Power is an illusion. absolute power.
So what you're saying is Mario simply isn't your cup of tea. I'm going to pause this for a second just so I can get this out clearly. Yes, but I also think that Mario is always handled with kid gloves. I feel like when people sit down and they go to review a Mario game, I feel like reviewers' brains go blank and they forget about every mechanic that's ever existed in a platformer ever. And then they play the Mario game and then they're like, oh, this is the most amazing original thing I've ever played. And completely blank out on any other platformer or video game ever that's done these mechanics before. And I will grant them, Mario games always come out polished, and I always appreciate that. But it feels like if you swapped out Mario for another character and just reskinned the game, this game would get a lower score than if it was for Mario. And it bothers me a bit. It bothers me a little bit because it kind of feels like the media has to handle Mario with honor and respect, even though everyone is kind of just like, okay, but we've seen these mechanics similar to this before in this game or in this game. Mind you, again, it's polished and well done. But again, it's more of things go blank and oh my gosh, this is the most original thing I've ever seen ever. And it's kind of like, I mean, okay, that's cool. And I think it's people are just more hyped about Mario being in these ironic situations that we've seen in other games, but now it's happening to Mario and oh my gosh, look how quirky it is. And
I am supreme.
oh, are we cheesing? But you see, I don't feel something like that for like The Legend of Zelda. I feel like a lot of that's another Nintendo property that maybe some people are. I really do enjoy Zelda. I think Zelda is The Legend of Zelda is a really well-made IP, and it doesn't rest on its laurels. And I think that it's it does well. But I just feel like Mario is a series that's starting to rest on its laurels. And it's like, as long as they create as long as they make a good, solid title that works and functions clean, then that's it. I don't know. That's just my take. My take is that if you were to reskin some of these Mario games, they would get less of a score. And that's just me.
Can you survive mind-melting intensity?
Yeah, like if there was a game that would score an 8 out of 10, Mario would score a 9 out of 10. Right? Ow. Boom! Hey, Mystic, how's it going?
Inevitable. I cannot
Oh boy.
Thank you very much.
I am free.
Oh jeez. Everyone's trying to kill me.
I am supreme. I can end this party right now.
What are those?
Ah, fine.
Ah, I got one. I was hoping I got two. Oh yeah, it's a little chilly. Yeah, definitely. Yesterday was minus 20. Minus 20 yesterday.
You persist. New challenges must be arranged.
No thanks. I snapped a photo of it and posted on Twitter the temperature gauge outside my folks' place. I was just like, ah, well.
Brace yourself for a blast of ultimate power.
I got one. I was hoping I got two. Come on. There we go. Come on. Got him.
You've been practicing. Victory! How could this happen? None have beaten me until now.
Before or after wind chill? Oh, before. Before wind chill. Before wind chill. Like the temperature gauge. Snap. 20 minus 20. Before wind chill. Nice. Where I am in Florida, I didn't get snow. I was right at the edge of getting small flurries and rain. Oh. Why does he sit there while you wail at him? Oh. Maybe he's trying to have a whale of a time.
What a score!
What a lunatic risk! Do you have any idea how many times we almost bought it out there?
I know how many times we didn't. What a team. You guys were dynamite.
It's true! Our awesomeness did explode like dynamite in their fat faces!
Looks like you picked up a few moves out there.
Oh, that's not all I picked up. Read 'em and weep, fellas. No, seriously, read them. I can't make heads or tails of them.
They've been rewritten in ancient Mesopotamian. The only translator I know of lives in Istanbul.
Whoa! Check out this speed! I can get us there by midnight! Buckle up, Broncos! The van's running hot!
Yeah, yeah. In the south, you get snow. Everything gets shut down because there's no equipment for it. Speaking of equipment, I want to show you guys something. So, if you guys can give me a second, I'd like to show you guys what my wife and my parents got me for my birthday. So, my birthday day came, my celebration came, and I thought that I wasn't going to get a gift because, you know, typically, it's just the way things are, right? And I don't typically get too many gifts on my birthday day anymore. You know, yeah. But my wife brought out a box, and I was like, "Oh, what's in it?" And there was a paper in there because actually what I actually got was late, but it was this, and I got it in. So if you guys give me a second, I want to show you guys what I got for my birthday. Give me a second. So it's gonna be hard to see for a second, but here we'll zoom out the camera a little. But they got me this leather, like, bomber jacket. And it's made of genuine leather. And yeah, I saw this and I was like, yeah, this is, it's really nice. It's really nice. So it's got the, yeah, I really like it. And I did not, there's a story behind this jacket too. So, and it's made of genuine full leather. And yeah, that's what I got for this was my birthday gift from my parents and my wife, and I just really enjoyed it. And it's really warm. Like when I'm out in the cold with this on, I feel great. I don't feel anything. And it's one of those lifetime jackets. It's one of those jackets you buy it, and as long as you take care of it, it sticks with you for life. So now give me a second. I'm gonna go put it back away, but I'll explain the story behind it real quick. So the story behind that jacket was, so the story behind that jacket, all the way back, at Christmas, hey Midas, all the way back at Christmas, I had, went Christmas shopping with my mom, and she was looking for a jacket for Dad. We came into this place called Danier Leather, and, I was in there, and I saw that jacket. And I was just like, wow. I was like, you know, I've always wanted to know what I look like in like a bomber jacket, right? So I looked and I found it, right? Oh, got some stuff to look at real quick here. So I found it and I was like, hey, this, I put it on. I was just like, oh, this is really cool. And I was like, this is really awesome. I put it on, and my mom looked at me. She's like, you look really good in that. I said, thanks. I said, I think I look pretty good in it too. I said, how much is it? I looked at the price tag. No, I'm not. No, I was like, no, I'm not gonna spend that on myself. I'm like, especially we're so close to Christmas. No, we're not gonna do that. Well, she said, well, let me take a photo of you. So I said, all right. So I took a front and side photo, and my mom sent it to my wife, and my wife saw it, and she was just like, oh my gosh, I really like the way he looks in that. But I was like, all right, well, that's it. That's all, you know. Now I know that now I know that I like the way I look in leather or in that type of jacket. One day, maybe I'll buy one. So that was that. Well, little did I know that my wife and my parents collaborated. Like, we gotta get him that jacket. And so they, as a birthday present, they chipped in all together and they got me that jacket. And I had no clue I was going to get it. And Christmas and birthday day came, and my wife was a little frustrated because it didn't come in. It was supposed to come in, but then they delayed it to Monday. But then I opened up the paper and I saw that jacket, and I was just like, no way, you got me this? And, you know, so that was my birthday surprise. So just wanted to share that with everybody. Okay, we're going to try Noriko, because I remember Noriko was... I liked Noriko when I back in the day, so I'm curious. I would like to play her
Destiny
again.
calls.
All right, here we go.
So many people have died because
Would you buy Spyro 4 if it cost $1,000? Yes.
ever bring them in return?
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Absolutely.
Pain and sorrow. Now I realize, without me, you are nothing but an ornate lump of metal. I will unlock all your secrets, tame you, wield you, and release my people from your shackles. There is a place filled with warriors who consider themselves my equal. There, I will be tested and prove myself worthy. I will become master of this sword, and none will learn so faster than those who stand.
She is from Heavenly Sword. Oh, the Pirate's Life looking kind of good in that case. Yeah, Pirate's Life for me. Oh yeah, is it insane? Absolutely.
Welcome.
I'm not saying that I would say it and be I would buy it and be happy. I'm not saying I would buy it and be happy. But I would buy it for content so that I could make it for everybody and then find a way to be able to entertain with it so that people that couldn't have access to it would be able to have some sort of aspect to it. So, you know, I think the better question that is a little bit more in line with like what's possible is, would I pay $1,000 to be able to get like super early access to the game? I feel like that would be closer to in line to the possibility of that. And would I do that? Yes. When you're creating content, trying to be able to get as thorough with the amount of time that you have as possible is paramount, right? You want to be able to have your review out. You want to be able to have your guides ready. You want to be able to have all the things that you need ready to be able to get things done for the game. And preparation is always key. That's always my shtick. Preparation is key. You want to make sure that you are always prepared. So to be able to have access to things, you know, that's why we have early review copies. But sometimes, depending on the game, sometimes you don't get as long with it as you would like, right? I think the game that I had the most time with, I'm trying to think, was I think CTR. Like, I felt like I was able to get a decent, like a really good grasp. Man, this guy keeps like, and that's part of the reason why for like the first week I dominated on online servers, because I had the game for a good amount of time before you know, anybody else. So I knew a lot of the, oh geez, I didn't even know that was a thing. I messed that up. Ow. The one that I had the least amount of time with was Spyro Reignited. I was working my butt off to be able to get that ready for everybody. I was working so hard. And then Crash 4 was right in the middle. Oh, jeez.
Hello, boys and girls.
And of course, you couldn't really get a review for Rumble because of the nature of the game. But I did have multiple. I was able to have multiple sessions with it to be able to. Sweet Tooth is just kicking my butt. What on earth? Man, I am not doing well here. We're going to retry this. Jeez.
Welcome.
When they send you review copies, you get to keep. Yes, I get to keep them. Yes, so it's all done digitally now. It's all done digitally. But there was a point where I was receiving some games from a certain publisher physically early. Not crazy early, but a couple days early. Now they've gone exclusively digital, which that you know. Jeez, keep screwing that up. Would anybody be interested in watching a Heavenly Sword stream? Because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of people that don't know who she is, and she is a PlayStation exclusive IP. She is owned by PlayStation. Got him. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, you see, it. Boom! So Heavenly Sword is an action, kind of like an action game that features a girl named Noriko. Her clan is being attacked by a guy named King Bohan, who's actually played by Andy Serkis.
Here you
go. Fun fact about that, Andy Serkis plays as Bohan because it's a lot of mocap stuff. Anyway, the concept is that there is this sword that contains great power, and this clan of people protect this sword from anybody, you know, getting their hands on it. But it is forbidden to actually use the sword. Well, our character Noriko, her father is the protector of the sword, and wish we could have a little bit more time with this. Her father is the protector of the sword, and oh dear.
3, 2, 1.
And to try to save her father, she actually wields the sword, which is kind of like, you're not supposed to. It's like, you know, punishable by death, etc., because handling the sword would truly kill you. And then that's how the story starts. That basically it was a sword crafted by the gods, and handling it would simply just end your existence. Thank you so much, Elena, for the $5. Don't send it out yet. I have to go out to where my P.O. box is and ask to make sure that it's still, like I still have it. Because when I got it was last year. That's when I got it last year. It's you sign up for a year, and the year ended while they were on strike. So I don't know how that works. and how that's going to work. So I have to, they might give me a new address. I don't know.
Quickly.
Crud, I forgot. So it's a matter of just trying to figure out, okay, is the P.O. box number even the same now, right? Because it might not be. Oh, great. Now we got the constantly moving stage. Come on.
Quickly.
Oh, come on!
There
we go. Well, we got one kill at least.
Watch your back.
Oh, is that Carmelita?
Special delivery. Well, walk into my crosshairs.
Alright, I don't got much of a choice. I think I got this. Okay, we're good. How we KO the red bar. Thank you, Caroline, for the awesome plug. I appreciate that. And yes, if you want to help out, there's a link there's a donation link in the description below. Thank you for anyone who wants to support. Thank you. So yeah, I do have to figure out whether or not. All right, Elena. As soon as I will let you know. It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortescue. See. Is it bad that this was my first exposure to Sir Dan? This game was my first exposure to him until I figured out who or what he was. Alright, let's see if we can go like level 3 Super Noriko or whatever. Yeah, no, I did not play Medieval much, or I'm trying to remember if I did or not. If I did, it was I may have heard of Medieval when I was a kid, but I don't remember really ever playing it when I was a kid, at least. This is one of my favorite levels just because of how wild it is to have a oh, jeez, I just got caked. Come on, let's get to level 3 Noriko. Ow! Chicken!
I'm out for revenge.
Come on, I only got 30 seconds left. All right, here we go. Yeet! Boom! So yeah, you would just hear this music and she would just go like, I jokingly call it Super Noriko. She would just like ascend and then just go crazy. I might have lost. I didn't. Oh, she was one. Okay, so she had an extra death. That's why. Because I was just like, she literally. Oof. Because I looked at how many takedowns she had. I was like, geez Louise.
Echo team, come in. We're getting you out of there.
All right, here we go.
Time to jam!
Not in Shambhala anymore.
Orange lightning!
Ready? Fight!
So I remember very vividly why I like Noriko, but the problem is that her like her special kind of sucks because it's like a very specific range.
Get the hell out of there.
Oh, got one. Did I survive? Why did I get like instantly teleported? Down triangle, you can grab enemies. Oh, thank you for that tip.
Quickly!
Ah!
Yes.
Oh yeah, there. Where am I? Where am I? There I am. What does the fish do?
Nice.
I'm getting birded. Nefarious. Really? That's especially just Timber's a giant. Okay.
Way cool! I will have the last laugh!
I am just getting rickety wrecked, man. Parappa! Jeez. Devin White donated $2 to Super Chat. Thank you so much. I wish we had another PlayStation All-Stars. Yeah, you know, it's... I feel like they could do it now. I feel like with there not being a Smash right now... Floods! I might have lost. Yeah, I did. Parappa got wrecked! Oh my gosh! Parappa's just like, you got 2, 7, 5, -5. I do think that you could do a Take-Two on PlayStation All-Stars with the proper funding and the proper team behind it and the proper everything. You might be able to pull something off. Maybe. Parappa got slapped, more like. Jeez.
Echo team, come in. We're getting you out of there.
Time to jam.
Not in Shambhala anymore.
Orange lightning.
Ready? Fight!
Ow. Boom!
Be advised, you have airborne hostiles closing in fast. Get the hell out of there!
Okay. Can I... Boom! Double!
Here we go.
Quickly!
Oh, jeez. Well...
Fall back. There's too many of them.
I didn't realize, too, that if I put it up against the wall, it shortens the range. So, actually, that helps me a lot. Which means I can pin someone up against the wall and then hit them with the... Trying to pick that up. Nope! I got boarded.
Cross me and perish!
In like Flint. Get it? Never mind.
Okay, so if we can get them pinned up against the wall.
Right.
It's the end, you morons. Yo.
Quickly!
Only got one.
Like it or not.
Ow.
My will is unbending! Quickly!
What? Bologna, malarkey, and cheese. Nice. Dr. Nefarious. Do you mind being less of a butt, please? How did I get deleted? Did I just lose again because I just got, like...
Quickly! Your heart beats no longer!
2,
Fitting remedy.
1.
I may have lost again. I got hit by like 3 ults. I did! Oh, Parappa got his vengeance. Jeez.
Defeat!
Try this again. Hey, Venomous. Oh, Midas, I hate that.
Time to jam.
Not in Shambhala anymore.
Ready?
Funny story about flat. So, for some reason, my wife is like somehow she attracts flat tires. So we have gotten 2 flats ever. They were both while my wife was driving. And she's like, I swear I'm not driving through anywhere stupid. So, you know, we sometimes tease her about it. But nonetheless, the one time that we got a flat, it actually wasn't too long ago. It was about a month and a half back before we went up right before we went up north. So, no, right when I got back from up north. So we just got back from being up north, and I go and I have to go for a dentist appointment. So my wife is like, okay, I will just, I will go I'll drop you off, and then you can get you get your face drilled over and over, and then, I'll come pick you up. I'm in the dentist chair, and she goes to Goodwill, and all of a sudden, she gets out of the car, and she's hearing like an indicator, like going beep, beep, beep. She's like, what is that? She gets out of the car, and she can hear She's like, oh no. But she can't call me because I'm in the middle of getting my teeth drilled in. I'm going to retry this.
Echo team, come in. We're getting you out of there.
So, at the same time, my friend is like, hey, do you want to go to Elimination Chamber to WWE? And I can't see this. I'm in the chair. She's like, the sale just opened up today, and I need to know so we can get the tickets. And I'm just absolutely just murking Jack over here. Poor Jack. So I got 2 people desperately trying to get a hold of me, and I'm just sitting there, blissfully unaware, while focusing not to freak out while I'm in the dentist chair. So then, as soon as I'm done, I look at my phone, and there's my typical 8,000 notifications, which is normal, and a whole bunch of voicemails and, like, please call ASAP. And I was like, what is happening? So, yeah, it turns out, wife had a flat, and I couldn't go and save her because, well, she had the car. So I was like, okay. Luckily, we have some amazing friends. Shout out to Evan and Sarah, who my wife reached out to, and they came out and they helped get the spare on. They had the tools and everything, and that was super cool. So then I'm sitting there and I was like, okay, now here's the other problem. Oh, double!
Let's do this the hard way.
My parents were also currently up north at the time. So it wasn't like I could call them to come help. So here I am, I'm stranded, and I start walking to the dentist appointment. So I'm walking over and I'm like, oh boy, right? And I'm trying to, I'm like, well, I'm just going to hoof it and walk to, go find my wife, right? While she's getting the tire repaired. I call my parents, just let them know what's going on. And lo and behold, it's my dad's idea that I didn't even think about. I was just like, I feel dumb. Why didn't I think of that? I'm like, yeah, I got to walk. He's like, what do you mean you got to walk? I said, yeah, I got to walk to the other end of town, which is probably going to take me about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Depending on whether or not I can get through traffic and stuff. My dad goes, why don't you just call an Uber? And I just paused, and I was just like, why don't I call an Uber? I've never called an Uber in my own town. I've only Ubered when I go elsewhere. So my dad who's 62, was the one who suggested, why'd you get an Uber? I was like, why don't I get an Uber? W's and Jeff and Dad. Yeah, I was just like, I didn't even think about that. So got an Uber, cost me $15. And a Vita Zay. We were good to go. And luckily, we didn't need to get a new tire. That was the one thing. And we know some guys up the street. They're super cool. And I was just like, hey, can you fix my tire? He's like, yeah, sure. I said, how long is it going to take? He's going to take me 20 minutes and it'll cost you, cost you $25. And I was just like, so after everything was said and done, I bought Timmy's for Evan and Sarah for what they did. The Uber and the tire repair, it was like a $50 like day. And I was just like, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take it. You know? You know, it wasn't $50 for the dentist appointment, though. The dentist appointment was like $450. I was like, great, thanks. They're like, oh yeah, we have another $1,400 to go. And I was like, awesome, I'll get back to you. I didn't get back to them because I was like, I can't.
I still stand. Quickly.
Not one. They asked me, I get there, they're like, oh, do you have any health insurance? I was like, no. And they're like, oh, well, who's your employer? I was like, me, myself, and I. They're like, oh, so you're self-employed? I was like, yeah. So I get no coverage for anything. They're like, oh. I was like, yeah. I guess a lot of places give, like, dental or something. Oh, jeez. Well, you know what they say, Midas, when it rains, it pours. Self-employed, aka alone, broke, and afraid. When you're at the dentist, they're like, okay, we're going to print the receipt. And you hear the thing start printing, and it keeps printing. Where you're like, they're like, we're going to get your bill. And it just keeps printing. And you're like, can it stop? Can it stop printing? Just hit stop on the printer, and I'll just pay that. Please get it to stop printing. The longer it prints, the more money it is. Please stop. Come on. I probably could have gotten a triple there, but knowing my luck. Ow. Alright. Level 2, baby. Let's do this. There we go. Start yelling enough at it like it's a deaf Olive Garden. Which one of a shot? It's like, please stop. Stop printing, please.
I detect danger lurking.
Ready? Fight!
All right. Ow. Ah. Go down! Why do I gotta deal with the Big Daddy? No, I don't want to deal with him anymore. Oh, come on! I had two lined up. Get out of here, Mr. Zircon. Come on.
Quickly.
Ah, no! Oh, jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to
Oh, Buzz. Oh, my gosh. Okay, how am I gonna... I gotta figure out a way to get this cannon set up.
Who is a
Cannot run forever.
Oh, come on! I only got one! Wait, what?
Buzz like stupid people. Even you.
Ah!
Yes. Quickly.
Oh, wow! How? How did that get the kill? How? Are you serious?
Quickly.
Thank you! Thank you! Good gravy. Yeah, kids' development, it's wild. It's wild to see, you know, their speech and everything develop.
With each victory,
Crazy.
I feel the power getting stronger within me. Soon, I'll have total control of this blade.
Soon. Soon is already too late.
I've no quarrel with you, stranger. Keep that blade sheathed and you can walk away unscathed.
You have to know that's not happening. Does this look like the kind of sword you keep hidden?
Then I'm afraid you won't be walking away from here at all.
Well. Yeah. Jonathan is like that too. Jonathan,
Last chance to walk away.
what's for me, my favorite thing is seeing what their personality is, right? Because sometimes you have a goofball, sometimes you have a little academic, sometimes you have, and seeing what. So Jonathan, for example, his favorite animals are anything that goes roar. Anything that goes roar. So one time, he picked up my wife's necklace and it was a turtle. He's like, "What's that?" We said, "It's a turtle." He goes, "Oh." He goes, "Roar!" And we say, "No, turtles don't go roar." He goes, "Oh, roar." Where it's just he's like, oh, just a little roar. It's like, yes. So dinosaurs are his favorite. Anything, lions, anything that goes roar. Anything that goes roar. That's his favorite. That's his favorite. Is if it goes roar. That's not. Ow. I am getting rickety wrecked here, jeez.
Help.
Quickly.
Come on.
Hell away.
Ow. Tigers? Yep. Anything that goes roar, he loves it. So my parents, they got him a shirt when they went to a vacation in Mexico. They got him a shirt. It's got a flap on it, and it's a lion's face. And when you open it up, and you can open it up, and it's got like its mouth, so it's roaring. Oh, every single time that shirt's clean, they got him a tiger and a lion, and every single time that shirt's clean, he's like, "I want to wear it." And he runs around the house yelling roar at everybody. Alright, hold on. We're going to retry because I'm getting my butt handed to me.
Last chance to walk away.
Ready? Fight!
I think this will be the last arcade round that we do, and then we'll go to Q&R because I have to apparently try to figure out and plan for an impromptu trip to for a certain place, so now I gotta figure out what I'm doing here.
Quickly.
Got him! Dialga. Every moment, every day. Heavenly Sword was a product of its time. But it has its high points. It has its high points, and it has its... Like, is it going to win any awards? It's got a good story. The gameplay is fine.
Quickly.
Hell away.
Ow.
Kid, was I?
With hats because I wear them a lot, and it really started because he loves Cat in the Hat. Ah, or as he calls them, Hat Cat. Hat Cat. David has picked up being like a little intellectual. Like, he's very much like, he has an imagination, but there has to be logic to it, right?
Quickly.
Like,
So,
if he's gonna
play, huh?
so I'll give you an example. They were pretending that my daughter and my son were pretending that they were riding. I think they were riding, like they were on a rocking horse, but they were pretending it was a unicorn,
Just can't take it.
right? And I walk in and be like, "What you playing?" David's like, "Oh, we're playing." And then Hope was like, "We're playing unicorn racing." And then David said, "Well, yes, we are playing unicorn racing, even though what we're riding is technically a horse, but a horse is really close to a unicorn, so we just use our imagination and think it's a unicorn."
Quickly.
And it's just like, he's very, it has to make sense. Hope is just pure imagination and chaos. Oh no. Nah! Hey, J Buns. All right, Dante.
Ready? Fight!
You would... Ah. Ah! Pokemon pack! Alert. Dog!
Had your fun yet? It's time to finish this.
Awoken a beast. Quickly.
Ugh.
Quickly.
I think Xbox needs to start doing more second-party games where they enlist. They don't necessarily hire. Like they don't have a like the deal that they're doing with Toys for Bob, Spyro 4 or whatever it's going to be called. You know, would. Oh, let me try something. Does this work? No, hold on.
Quickly.
No, I wanted to turn.
Quickly.
I hate Noriko's.
How about that?
Quickly.
Got him! Alright, come on. Do I have enough time?
Sweet. Let's not fail.
Ah.
Quickly.
Ah, again!
Hell awaits.
Bug! Come on! You know, I got the lead on him right now. Let me see what I can do here.
Hell awaits.
Okay, here we go. Come on! Level 2. Okay, hold on. Finally! Ah! Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? By the by, before we get to the next final match, I made a lot of people angry with my last video. Oh my goodness. Like, good grief. I made so many people upset with my last video. So, I'll explain it on stream for those who think that like, people were saying, oh, the amount of cope this video has is so hard. What? What do you mean, cope? And then people are like, oh, you're grifting again. What? Why? Huh? The point of the video is that Xbox currently holds the rights to many platformers. To many platformers. And because they have the rights to many platformers and Game Pass is a thing, they could turn around and be like, hey, this game's on Game Pass. Hey, this game's on Game Pass. Hey, this game is on Game Pass. And I'm saying that because they own basically 10 first party and because they own the rights to all these first party platformers that are all legendary, maybe not all of them, but all of them, a lot of them are legendary. Xbox can very quickly become a platform that is suitable for people who like that genre, because it would be the most accessible place to access them outside of Nintendo. I don't understand how that's coping. Like, how is that coping? Can someone explain this to me? How is that grifting? Can someone explain this to me?
I consider this a role-playing game. Today you'll be playing the part of the pinata. Ready? Fight!
Like, after this, before the Q&R, I'll read some comments to really, like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, I feel like and also the video was also pointing out the irony about the fact that, you know, it's also pointing out the fact that Xbox started off as far away as you could from being a platform like friendly space. Right? It started like you couldn't be further away.
Quickly!
Oh, come on. You couldn't be further away in terms of platforms. And I even say at the end, if this place is going to become this, they have to rebuild the goodwill with people, because it's been, you know, there's aspects of the goodwill that's been removed because of Banjo and because of certain other aspects as well.
I am supreme.
Quickly! Style? Come on then!
Easily replaced.
One person on Twitter suggested, they literally said, wow, is the drugs that free in Canada that it should be illegal with how much drugs this guy is on? I was like, how? What?
Are without end.
And the title of the video says they may become that.
I am
As in, maybe. It may become that. And here's how. And here's why. What is the problem with this?
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, people get so over dramatic with it. I just like, I just stopped reading the comments at one point. I'm like, this is just ridiculous.
Quickly!
Got one.
You persist. New challenge.
Quickly!
I shall slap you with a fish. Fish slap. Fish slap.
Quickly! Quickly!
There we go.
Another.
Fish?
You only prolong the inevitable. I cannot lose.
Okay,
Or we will
let's
be
do it.
terminated.
I am supreme.
Okay, I'm definitely going to have to wait till I'm at 2 supers for this. I'm not going to be able to fight these guys.
For a last of ultimate.
Oh, man. Ah, I landed right into it. Come on. Level 2. No! Ah!
To be beaten.
Can you survive the mind melt intensity?
Oh! All right. I have no choice. Okay, got another one down.
You persist. New challenges must be arranged.
You know what? At this point, I will just cheese this. You're getting cheesed, Ratchet. I'm sorry, bud.
You've been practicing.
Just what I've been saying.
Come on. There we go. Jeez.
This happened. None have beaten me until now.
We did it. Mobius Studios, $25. Hope you have an amazing night, CG. How are you? I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the $5, Mobius. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome.
All along, it was me who held the power. The others who stood against me. The ones I've defeated saw it. And now I see it too. The armies of Bohan sense that things have changed. Their great numbers are meaningless against me. It's not the sword. It's me. The one who holds it. Without me, the sword is nothing. This is the moment I was born for. When I wield the sword, evil cannot stand. My people will be free. Bohan, you've lost already. I am Nariko. I am your doom!
Ma'am, you good? All right. So real quick, I haven't done a comment, like, let's read the comments all together in a long time. It has been a hot minute since I've done that. So why don't we quickly do that now? I'm going to read it off my phone. Here we go. Let's do some hot takes from my phone of what some people have said about my most recent video. All right. First comment. I think the appropriate title for this video would be Xbox may quickly become the prison for mascot platformers. It's basically true because when Microsoft has ever made games for their consoles, short answer, never. I wouldn't be surprised if Halo isn't going that well. They bring out Banjo-Kazooie, Spyro crashes their secret weapon, or Ace up their sleeves, and you know that's how they treat them now. Especially go down to the start of that. I mean, that's just a very, very negative take, but all right. What's it matter if Xbox isn't going to do anything with them? Okay. Let's see here. Here we go. So we're just ignoring the fact that Spencer told a private audience that nobody cares about Banjo-Kazooie, so why bother making a new one? And that's not... again... that's not what happened. That isn't what happened. What happened was that was Aaron Greenberg, 1, and 2. He later on said that it was said sarcastically, like, who cares about Banjo-Kazooie? So there's that. My problem with Microsoft is that they're buying every good game and killing it. I don't see buying big Stedius is the right move for Xbox. Okay, I'm not even quite sure what that means. And now Halo is dead, like all platformers that they own. And then timestamp, proof that Xbox steals everything even back then. Now look at how many dead games we have thanks to Xbox. See what I mean? Like very negative. Why, yes, Xbox is a retirement home for mascot platformers. I think you mean the home of forgotten platformers. Now this is some serious lethal levels of Scrimblow Blimbo cope I haven't seen in months. What? What? How is this cope? How is it cope? Can someone explain to me why it's cope? Okay. Thank you, Juice Loose. That was a very nice comment. This was a great video. Xbox is the place games go to die after being bought by Microsoft. And then again, I think you wanted to say Xbox may quickly comes the graveyard for mascot platformers. Timestamp. Wow, Crash Bandicoot is on Game Pass. Who cares? Let's make a video about it. The home of mascot platformers, sure, but mostly as retirement home for forgotten mascots, a subsidiary of Microsoft Corporation. At least that one is at least said with kind of like a joke. This is the same dude who probably hyped up Stalker 2, talking about how it's so good and now no one's even talking about. What? Does that make any sense to anybody? It doesn't really make sense to me. This is the same dude who probably hyped up Stalker 2, talking about how it's so good and now no one's even talking about it. Sir, could you inform me what you are talking... Oh, This was the most pointless video ever made. Xbox literally doesn't care about platformers. Okay. Oh boy, this is a take. Bobby Kotick kept Toys for Bob going. Xbox got rid of them before the ink was dry. Platformers do not sell. Crash 4 on PC makes Concord look successful. Children also mainly play mobile games and metaverse games like Roblox, since consoles and PC audiences look down on them, and the number of games aimed at kids on these platforms has been shrinking for a long time. There is not nostalgia for platformers from the younger generations, and not enough to sell them to enough people over 30. Here's another one. Join the Xbox ecosystem. More like Graveyard. You're being way too optimistic here, buddy. Oh boy, we're not going to go for the rest of that comment. This is a comment, though, that was really nice. And I was just like, okay, that's kind of... This was nice. You know, if something bad would happen to Canada and I could only save one Canadian, I would save you. Thanks. The home for dead platformers. Right now, as we speak, I will only view Microsoft as a remaster and IP collections firm. They haven't made a new game that wasn't a remaster in over a decade. They buy IPs and shut down studios because the money that was going to those studios goes to the profits for the investors and the shareholders to see. Until they actually make something new instead of stapling microtransactions to everything and hoarding franchises like Pokemon, like effing Pokemon cards, I will retain this perspective. Microsoft isn't a video game company. Xbox hasn't released a half-decent game this gen. I have zero confidence in them. Boy, howdy, here's a comment. You ready for this? If Marijuana Soft didn't smoke weed every day, they'd have a good 3D platformer. Clown emoji. What? Wow. Here we go. We ready for this one? Oh boy, howdy. We got a deep cut one. Here we go. Man, this video is just a whole bunch of nothing. You are not making any points regarding how or why Xbox can become the house of platformers outside of pointing out that they have a bunch of IPs that they can use but decide not to. IPs they have had for years and still didn't do anything with them, so why would they start with them now? Which, wow, what a discovery. It's not like we haven't known this for years. There was a point, but maybe if you used your eyes, you'd be able to, in your ears, you'd be able to get my point. Over half the video is just a quick recap of Xbox history and history of platformers. Yeah, nothing here. This just screams burnout, washed out, like you don't even know where to take this channel anymore, and you were just shilling for Microsoft to see if they could throw you something. Ho! Boy, howdy! Boy, howdy. Let me tell you something. I decided to try a new kind of video. I decided to try to give a recap. I tried to do something new and different. And if you paid attention and you listened and you actually used your eyes and your ears, you'd realize that the point that I'm trying to make is that the irony is Xbox does not have a good track record with 3D platformers right now. Hence why I did the history recap, so that you get an idea as to the type of so you get the type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Reputation that they have, right? And then where that changed and why that changed. And the reason why we go to that history is that we talk about where they started. Then we talk about the blunder that was Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, right? And then the Xbox One. All of these things create a large mistrust from the people that typically enjoy platformers. And because of that, now people don't have a trust with Microsoft. So in order for them to be able to rebuild, they need to be able to show and that they can bridge the gap. That we can bridge the gap between, hey, this is where they are and this is where they were. This is where they need to go in order to be able to build that trust. But even though they have this bad reputation, they also have all of these games, and they also have a platform that they could release all these games, whether it be in a remaster, a brand new IP, or whatever, and they can do it very, very quickly. I mean, within like a year or two, they could turn around and make Game Pass the highest value for a 3D platforming fan or even a mascot platforming fan. If they turn around and said, hey, we're going to throw on the original, we're going to throw on the Legend of Spyro trilogy, we're going to throw on Spyro Hero's Tale, then we're going to throw on Crash Wrath of Cortex, Twin Sanity, and then we're going to throw on the Titans games. We're going to throw 4 on there. We're going to throw Rumble on there. We're going to throw CTR, Insane. Then we're going to throw on Voodoo Vince. And then we already have Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. Then we have all of these titles. And very quickly, when you take a step back and you realize, hey, you know what? If I'm a 3D platformer fan and I get a Game Pass, I have access to a library of mascot platformers very quickly. And it can happen bing, bang, bum. That is the point that I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is, hey, guess what? Very quickly, if done right, Xbox can be here to here really fast because of what they own now. And because of all the titles. And that's not even including Super Lucky's Tale, new Super Lucky's Tale. That's not including third parties. They could throw on A Hat in Time. They can throw on any of these games that they want that are third party or otherwise, right? That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to thoroughly explain. And if you can't comprehend that, I'm sorry, right? The channel that I am taking this, the direction I'm trying to take this channel is I'm trying to keep it within the mascot platforming area. I'm trying to expand beyond Crash and Spyro, which, by the way, people hate on me now when I release a Spyro video, and then when I don't release a Spyro or Crash video, people hate on me. So it's going to be hate or hate, and it's wild to me because it's like, listen, I get chirped if I make a Spyro video. I get chirped if I make a Crash video, but then I go elsewhere and I'm told I'm washed. You see, with people like this, there's nothing that you can do to make them happy. You can't help it. There's nothing that you can do. So there we go. And also, I'll say this. You ready for this? When somebody sits there and says, oh, I'm shilling for Microsoft, hoping that they'll just throw me a bone. Okay? No, I don't need to. I don't want to. I'm not going to. Okay? If I get something, awesome. If I don't get something, whatever. But I'll just say this, that when Call of Duty came out, they sent me a controller. Xbox sent me a controller for Call of Duty just to say, hey guys, it's out. And it's a great controller, and I love it, and I use it all the time now. Thank you, Xbox, for the free controller. And I hadn't even talked much about Xbox exclusively on the channel besides the FTC holdings. What are they going to say when the next video I release is going to be talking about PlayStation bringing back a bunch of classics that they just reported on? What are they going to say then? Am I shilling for them too? Like, if I'm shilling for PlayStation, shilling for Xbox, and shilling for Nintendo, am I just not a gaming fan? I don't understand. I don't. If I shill for everybody, does that mean that I'm... What does that make me? At this point, there's nothing I can do. So you know what? I'm going to keep doing me, and you keep doing you. Capiche? Dope. I'll tell them what you do with those haters. Smash them, stamp them out, squish them, and squash them. Thank you, Elena, for the $5. Thank you, Gaming Pez, for the $1. Despite all the haters, I think you are fantastic. I get so angry reading and listening to the comments. I have a lot of things I would like to say, but I'd get banned if I did. Keep being UCG. You're awesome. That's how dare you play games? Thank you for the $1. Right? How dare I play games? Oh my gosh! Like, man. Ah, yes, that's why we absolutely got Crash 5 and why it absolutely did not get canceled. I'm not even going to go to that comment. That's just... Yay, even more speculation. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Saying that Microsoft owns platformers is speculation. Saying that they have a platform that they could go to, which they have been, speculation. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that what you're hearing right now is speculation? Oh, boy, howdy. Ah, I learned from this video that Microsoft has a lot of IPs. Wait, I already knew that. Microsoft is literally the CEO from Smiling Friends. That's my IP to sit on and do nothing with. So, yeah, welcome to that video. Which I was just like, okay. Like, good grief. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. That, oh yeah, people are crazy, man. And that was just from one video. There are others. I can understand the concern. That's why but that's also why I made the video, because I explained, hey, there needs to be a bridge of trust made. Right? Like, I can understand people being doubtful. That's why I'm saying, hey, Microsoft owns all of these IPs and they could do something with them, but if they are going to do something with them, they have to build trust first. So a little bit wild to me. Anyways, I'm going to set a timer up. If you guys got any questions, please fire them away. I will try my best to answer them. But yeah, that's some of those are comments. I didn't read all of them because some people were actually more nuanced. Like some of the I just read some of the more wild ones, but there were comments on there. I'm not saying they were all crazy. There were comments on there that were more nuanced. They're like, hey, I'm nervous about Xbox owning this stuff. They don't have a great track record. And I agree. I agree with that. Here we go. You ready? The Xbox shill. By the way, can we determine what team I'm on? Remember how I was an Activision shill, then I was an Xbox shill, then I was a PlayStation shill. I haven't been declared a Nintendo shill yet, so I can't do that now because of my comments I made earlier about Mario. So I have to figure out a way to start shilling for Nintendo next. Can we pick what team I'm on? Am I a shill or am I not? Like, can we pick a team? What team am I on? Let me know which team I'm on so that I know who to shill for. Please tell me which team I'm on, because I don't know. I've ever played Neversoft Spider-Man. I did on stream. You're just a shill, the TM brother. Sorry. Well, there we go. Consumerism. What do you remember about your middle school talent show? Is it bad that I actually have a specific memory? Like a very, very specific memory. Okay, so I feel bad about it, though. So I'll tell the story. And it may have been the hardest I ever laughed without trying to laugh, like trying to keep quiet. I have laughed hard and like hysterically, right? And be very vocal about that. But I think that this was the hardest I've ever laughed while trying not to laugh that I ever did. Ever. My guts, my stomach muscles, my chest muscles were hurting so bad. So there was they were doing a talent show, and this brother, the set of brothers went up. It was a younger brother and an older brother, and they were going to sing. Now, I don't like the way I sing. My wife says that she does. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I know how to sing. I'm not going to sit there. So whenever someone is off tune or off pitch or whatever, I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to say anything because, who am I to judge? These two brothers went up and they started to sing this rap song. Now the best part about rap is that you don't need to have a lot of pitch for rap. You can kind of talk, think Beastie Boys, you can kind of just say the words, flowing. They started to sing and they somehow rapped out a tune. And it was a train wreck. And half the teachers were just like gobsmacked. And the other half were covering their eyes, trying not to laugh. All the rest of the other kids are looking at each other. And I remember a kid named Drew beside me. We were like mutuals, just, knew each other. We couldn't stop laughing. It was just, but then as the performance went on, the younger brother got even more confident and got more out of pitch. And the song was atrocious. Like, first of all, the song shouldn't have been sang by a middle schoolers. It was a song that definitely, I don't remember what the song was, but the lyrics were like pretty harsh, and their timing was off, their rhythm was off. They somehow, and what happened was, and it didn't make sense, they didn't want two microphones. They shared a microphone, but the one kid's running around singing the song, and he's running around. And then it was his brother's time. He goes running up to his brother, and his brother grabs it, and then he sings it, and he's out of pitch and tune. But then because they didn't get their cues, they didn't grab the microphone in time, so he's trying to catch up with the lyrics. Oh, it was a disaster. It was just, I can't even describe it. It was like a gas tanker driving through a nitroglycerin plant. And I'm trying not to laugh. But as the performance goes on and it gets more and more and more just like unhinged, I'm trying to hold it in. And then I look at Drew beside me. He's got tears coming down his face because he's laughing. He is laughing so hard. And then I start getting tears down my face. And the teacher looks at me with the look of like, stop laughing. And I couldn't stop. Like, I couldn't, like, I still remember this performance. I still remember, I'm 30. And when this performance happened, it was like 20 years ago. Maybe like, maybe a little less, maybe like 28, 29. It was so bad. It was so bad. And again, I look over and Drew, you gotta keep it together, man. It was, and then they tried, like the song ended, and the kid was like, no, we're doing it again. And the teachers were like, no, we gotta go to the next act. We're done. The kid's like, no, we're doing it again, guys. We're doing it again. And I'm holding my ribs. I am holding my ribs, sobbing and laughing. And just holding my ribs, trying to breathe. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was so much in pain. Yeah, give the kids yeah, whoop. So they had to stop. It was so bad. And then for like the rest of the day, I had like a heave. Like when I breathe, you would hear like in my chest because I laughed. I was internalizing laughing for so long. I hurt myself. So, yeah, that was, it was epic. It was epic in the worst sense possible. Also, it didn't help that the older brother and I didn't get along, and he was very like mean, and he was very full of himself, and not a lot of people liked him because he was very full of himself and thought that he was better than everybody. And then he went up and did that, and it was just the cherry on top. It was just, it was bad. Oh, it was bad. I don't know what happened to them afterwards. I don't know what happened to them, but yeah, yeah, that was epic. Yes, VX Fire, we got some new stuff already. We got some baby chocobos, but also, see if I can get don't fall. I had a full thing over here of, we'll be posting these probably tomorrow, but we have Chronicler eggs from The Legend of Spyro. We have Chronicler eggs. These will be limited. Very, very limited. Because they are a pain to make. They are very much a pain to make. So, I will be having a limited stock of these, and we'll restocking them sparingly. So, all right, I got time for a few more questions, and I gotta head off. So I'm hoping. So what's our first gaming event of the year that we could see new game announcements at, and when does it start? So game announced. So already we had the direct, the Xbox developer direct today. I guess I missed that one. Missed that. I think that we gotta look towards the summer. I think that in May is when we can start being like, all right, we might start feeling hot spots here and there in May, perhaps April, but probably leaning more towards May, and then through the summer you have Summer Game Fest. So we have May, which there's PAX there, and then we got June, which is Summer Game Fest, and then Gamescom, and then Game Awards. I think so. Am I getting excited for PAX East? I'm always excited for PAX East. I'm really, really excited. So you can 3D print eggs, but can you 3D print an omelet? Yes, my dear boy. Yes. You see that article talking about Sony's 12 live service games and how a lot of them got canceled? So I'll comment on that. I was talking with a game dev friend of mine who I speak to pretty semi-regularly. They wear many hats and they go from job to job. But we chat and we talk. They haven't worked at Activision, so, but you know, you make friends from different studios and stuff. And we were chatting just casually, and we were talking about Concord. It was when we were talking about Concord and it shutting down, and then when we were sharing and talking, there was almost a talk of like that Concord basically was basically the test guinea pig for all of these other games, and that basically Jim Ryan basically was really full force pummeling the live transactions, and was just going full bore on that. And when he stepped down, and Herman Hulst and forgive me, I don't know the Japanese co-CEO's name, but when the two new CEOs came together, basically by the time they came together, Concord was almost ready to launch, and there was a whole bunch of stuff lined up for it. And so they basically were like, okay, we'll release Concord and see what happens, and see, it was kind of like a let's see what happens, throw it out in the field and hope it doesn't, die, hope it succeeds. And good luck. And then it went out, but it died immediately. And after it died, basically Herman Hulst and the other CEO came together and looked at all the other projects that were all live service based games that were most likely started by Jim Ryan, and started chopping all of them and started cutting them and stopping them, because it was like, okay, games as a live service is games as a service. You can't have this many. And there were like you said, there was like 12 live service games that were all based on popular IPs. I heard a rumor at one point, but unconfirmed. I'm not reporting this. This is not me reporting this, what I'm about to say. I'm not reporting this. I'm saying I heard this. It may not be true, but I'll say this. Somebody had suggested at one point, apparently, allegedly, that the Twisted Metal game that they were working on, which got canned, was a live service game, which I think that's true. I think that's verifiable true, that the Twisted Metal game that was being in development at Fire Sprite was a live service game. I'm pretty sure that's already public. But there was somebody that suggested that it's possible that it was going to be reworked into something more single-player oriented, but I don't know. So I think ultimately Jim Ryan leaving was the best bet. I think that was the best thing to happen for Sony, is to get Jim Ryan out of there, because it seemed like we were on our way to games as a live service haven that was going to be quite vampiric. I think that would be a good way to describe it. Quite vampiric. I'm happy. I'm happy, but I'm also sad because, and I made this comparison. I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to sign off. I'm not happy that people lose their jobs, and I'm not happy that I'm not happy that projects get canned, because ultimately there are people that still put their heart and soul into it. So I'm not celebrating the fact that people lost jobs or people lost projects or projects were abandoned because of bureaucracy and stuff. But what I can say is that some of these developers make with what they're given. Sometimes they are given a task or a duty, or they try to get a project approved that they think will get approved to be able to try and get it through to be able to have the company survive, and they start working on it, and then it goes south because of leadership. But I can say is, do you either A, can the project and cut your losses, or do you throw the project out hoping that it does well and hoping that one or two of those live service games pay for all the other live service games that would inevitably likely fall short, because the likelihood of getting a live service game to blow up today is very difficult. And not just that, when you have 12 of them, it's going to be hard to say that all of them would succeed. So do you spend an egregious amount of money hoping that these projects survive, and then you have to shut down studios because most of them failed? Or do you cut it off early to save money and time, but then people are losing jobs? But what I can say is I would point to the leadership and say, yo, you're at fault. What you did was wrong. It doesn't matter how you slice it. Leadership screwed that up. And I think that that's not a hot take. I think that that is pretty much a fairly reasonable take to be like, hey, I don't know what's the right way, because you could argue and say, hey, one of these live service games could have fully taken off, and it maybe it may have been able to take off. But how much for the full set all three of the limited edition for these ones? So I haven't put a price on these quite yet. They're going to be a little bit more on the more expensive side because they are I still have to calculate how much I'm going to charge for them, but I think I'm going to be posting these tomorrow, so I will let you know when I post them how much they cost. But again, it's a matter of what's the best thing to do, and I don't know, because you could argue and say, hey, some of those live service games could have taken off and been the next big thing and could have provided jobs and money for years, and absolutely they could have. But also at the same token of time, it could have been a massive amount of money invested and then not remotely enough to come back. And you also burn out your players too. You also burn out your players too, because if you keep releasing games as a service and they fail and you just remove them, people are not going to want to invest their time and effort into them, because they're going to be like, okay, I invested time and effort into this Horizon MMO and it got shut down. Now they're going to be doing a God of War one, and no, I'm not going to do that because I spent all this time and money and effort into this live service game and it got shut down and I got nothing for it. So now am I going to do that for the next one? No. Right? So you got to be careful. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everyone stopping by and saying hi. I believe there was a God of War live service game that they were doing. I think I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that, but I thought I heard that. I thought I read that, I think. But thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate your love and support. We will be back tomorrow with a live stream. What we'll be streaming, I don't know. We might do OG Spyro 2, maybe. Or maybe we'll do another PS3 game to really stress test this PS3 emulator. I don't know. So stay tuned and find out. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video and or live stream. Time for the countdown. Excuse me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.